So far this year, you've joined us all across the UK playing the Nxt100 golf courses, but a lot of people have asked, what is in this Takomo pencil bag? What clubs am I using? What's going to stay in there? And what potentially might change? And so far this year, I have been using the Nxt100 irons, but you'll see today I actually have a new prototype version. So the 301 CB and MB combo from Takomo have been fantastic on this series, and they have helped us play some fantastic golf all across the country. But today, here at my home course of Waterfront on this 6-hole, I'm going to be using this club right here, the 301 MB 8-iron. So again, split set here from Takomo, and this is exactly what you might want to look at if you're a lower single figure golfer, or even if you just want a set of CBs and MBs, because price points of these coming in just over £600 for the full set. These are, like I say, a prototype set, but you can get a good deal with Takomo. Obviously premium components, as we know we are getting KBS shafts in there, and we are also getting the Lamp King grips on these clubs. So exactly what you're expecting from a premium club. But 8-iron in hand here, and what I've liked so much is the versatility of being able to flight these clubs exactly how I want. And that one there is heading straight towards the middle of the green, and that's exactly what we've seen on the tour so far. Now, we wouldn't be able to do this series without the help of Takomo and Seed, the golf ball that I have just used there. So two fantastic companies that are more affordably priced, or I say reasonably priced, because these are obviously coming in around about half the price of your major brands. So obviously you're able to save that money and potentially go and play the golf courses like you see on screen. The golf courses we've played so far this year, and late last year we also snuck a few in early to get ahead. But these aren't just golf balls and golf clubs directed to the lower golfer. So you can see on screen now we've got the Takomo 101s, we've got the 101Ts, which are both hollow-bodied irons for, again, beginner golfers or your mid-range, mid-handicap golfers, something that's going to help you, again, play better golf but at a better price. And Seed, exactly the same. We've got your 3-piece urethane golf ball, we've got the golf balls that compare to your Pro V1, to your Chrome Softs, to your TP5Xs for pretty much half the price. But we've also got the golf balls like a 2-piece golf ball that might be somebody who's a little bit slower swing speed, still needs that launch, needs more landing angle. So they're catering for all types of golfers. And again, that money you save, you might go and treat yourself to play somewhere you've never played. And so far, a good combination there. A Takomo 301 MB 8-iron and a Seed SD01. Hopefully we can get out of here with a birdie. And if you're a regular viewer of the channel, you'll notice that the putter has changed quite a few times during the Nxt100 series. We are currently using a Tour Players Scotty Cameron Circle T, so very much a different price point, but again, lucky for me, I've only borrowed this and not had to pay for it. But right there is exactly what I've seen on this series. You're using, you wouldn't say a premium golf ball, although it is a 3-piece urethane cover golf ball, so I would say it is, but the price point would argue differently, and people would say that it's not premium because of that price, but also with those irons, which again are in the exact same boat. I've been able to hit a shot here, I've been able to control my distance just like if I was using, let's say, a TaylorMade iron and a Pro V1. I've got the same consistency from these products at half the price. And as predominantly as a golf coach, as a tour golf coach, this shows to me, is it actually the products that are helping you, or is it potentially lessons and improving your swing? Because again, these clubs aren't as expensive, but if you put the right swing on them, they can perform just as well. Just in that side door. Now the 7th hole here at Waterfront is a dogleg to the right, as you will see by the flyover, and the club that would run out here would be that driver, so that would go into that ditch that is all the way up the left hand side. So the play here is to get your ball into that fairway and then have a mid-iron into the green. For me, straight away off the tee, I think of my Takomo Ignis fairway wood. I've got a 5 wood and a 7 wood in the bag, so again, depending where we're playing, if we're playing links golf, we might mix that up and change to maybe a driving iron, which I also have in the bag. and the Takomo 101U. So again, I switch and change these out, but again, a fantastic driving iron. I've put this against the best driving irons on the market, and again, performance is good, and I do know that they are potentially bringing these out in a bronze finish. And that's another fairway found with the Takomo. So what we're going to hit in from here, that's the big question. Can we make it 2 for 2? We've got 110 yards into the flag. Again here, flag at the back of this green. You'll see by that flyover, again, a very large green here. So plenty of green to work with. Just short of that, so I'm going to try and land this just short of the flag and let it maybe bounce up there. Fantastic conditions and weather here at Waterfront. So again, nice and high there. And that is just bouncing onto the middle of the green there. So an uphill putt, I think around about 20 feet away. So an outside chance, but it's a chance, and it was nice and easy. And also, who thinks there should be a par 3 or a 9-hole course Nxt100? Because I'd be very interested to see. We've played some exceptional par 3 and 9-holers this year. So should there be a list? Again, a good roll there on that. Left myself some work. Let's try and knock that in. Now luckily so far we haven't had to talk about the wedges because I haven't missed a green, but I am using, as you'll see on the screen, the Sky Forger wedges. So 60, 56, 52, which fit nicely with the CB and MB combo set. But it's the club at the top end of the bag I know you all want to see. Still 1 under. And the driver under this head cover is actually the PXG Black Ops driver. So I had a little bit of an incident with the shaft. The shaft broke on my Ignis driver, but I have seen, and there is rumours of a new driver coming from Takomo, and it is in the works. It's not only going to just be one driver, there's potentially going to be 2 different options, a low spin option and a high spin option for, again, higher handicap golfers. So again, ticking boxes there for 2 different range of golfers. But the big thing for me with it, I have seen it, I have tried it, it looks fantastic, it feels fantastic, and it also performs exceptionally well. So it will be replacing this PXG. Although, not a bad drive, straight down the middle. Big shout out to Takomo, and I'm looking forward to receiving that prototype driver, which I've heard will be out around about before the end of the year, potentially January, when that will be coming out. So something certainly to look forward to. We will be getting it on the channel as soon as possible. So huge thanks to both Seed and Takomo for obviously giving us this opportunity to be able to get out here, showcase obviously how well performing their golf clubs and golf balls are. Again, Seed also have provided us with gloves this year, which we have used on this series, which are as good as any glove, and as you'd expect from Seed, coming in at an affordable price. So a massive thank you to them. And if you're thinking about, you want to save some money but you still want to have premium golf clubs and golf balls, then give these guys a look out. Their links are in the description below, and we'll see you again next week when we're talking through which golf ball should I use, which golf ball should you use, and why there are so many options out there.